Hi there. Today I'm going to talk to you about fonts, typefaces that you can use on your website, your business card, any type of communication and marketing that you're going to be doing. So when you're dialing in on your brand, you also want to dial in on what are the typefaces, what are the fonts that really represent my brand expression. So they reinforce something. So in other words, if I'm a rebel, renegade rock star, I can use bold or scratchy type that kind of fits in with that expression. If I am a nurturer, I'm going to want to use something that's more elegant and flowing, if you will. So it's really important to pick the right type of fonts that really express your brand and give a reinforcement to the voice of the brand. So we're looking at this. You really need 3 font styles. You need a headline style, a body copy, and an accent font. Anything other than that, you're going to start to look like a goat rodeo, which you don't want to look like for sure, right? You know, it's just, you want to keep it simple. You want to keep it clear. You want to make sure that the copy is memorable and really speaks to your ideal audience or your ideal clients in the voice, in the tone of voice that they're going to respond to. So again, I'm just using some extremes, but when you understand your Renegade brand archetype of nurturer, disruptor, innovator, or geek, you're going to start to understand the languaging, the sound, the kind of tone of what the language should sound like. So, you know, if you're a disruptor, obviously your copy is going to be a little more sassy. You can just really go out there using expressions and, you know, WTF and things like that. And your clients are going to love that. If you are nurturing, probably not so much. Okay. So you want to really use 3 typefaces, keep it very simple. You want to choose fonts that have a number of different weights built into them. So they've got a bold, a semi-bold, italic, you know, light, thin, whatever. They have a lot of weights to them, which gives you a tremendous amount of flexibility. Your biggest concern with your typefaces is don't make them too small. That's kind of the biggest, I would say it's the number one pet peeve that I have, is that designers, certainly younger designers, design for people who can really see, like they have 20/20 vision. I hate to say I do not have that any longer. So for me, it's like, just make it big and bold and I don't have to think about it. I don't even have to read it because it just instantly goes into my head. And that's the best way, right? Go in your brain, be emotional, be novel, and that's how we remember stuff, okay? People come to your website and pretty much within 3 seconds, they're gonna either be intrigued, you're gonna capture them, enchant them, intrigue them, or they're instantly gonna click away. Same thing when you're speaking or when you're sending your emails. You wanna make sure that you are getting straight to the point and you're at least leading with what I call the wow factor. So you're gonna lead with something that's kind of interesting. It's a little bit more on messaging, but you want to keep your fonts to 3 fonts that are super simple to read. I suggest sans serif because they're just simple to read. You can use different weights if you want to accentuate something. Go to Canva, canva.com, or Fiverr, fiverr.com. I don't get anything for telling you that. I just know that it's an easy place for you to learn about design. They have things already set up on Canva. And on Fiverr, you can look through other people's portfolios and decide if you want to hire a designer. You can also go to 99 Designs, just like that, 99 Designs, and use their, engage their designers there as well. what I suggest for most people is get started. Use a simple typeface that everybody has on their computer and go from there. The simpler, the better, the faster, the quicker you can get up and start running. And that's the whole point, is to implement, move, and then correct and continue as you go along. So I hope you found that helpful. 3 fonts only. The only exception would be maybe you have a decorative font, so you could bring that in as well. But you want to keep it super simple. And to help you out with that, I've created something called What's Your Renegade Brand Archetype, which will really help you figure out what is the voice of your brand. And then from there, what are the colors, the fonts, the typefaces. We make some suggestions for you to really make it simple and easy. So remember, it's smart to fit in, but it's brilliant and profitable to stand out. Bye for now.